Apple Crisp by Aeris The Flower Gal. Cerith and Cloud are childhood sweethearts. When Cerith is forced into marrying someone she doesn't love, she breaks the relationship off with Cloud in order to save his life. But now it's up to Cloud to do the saving. I knew I was making a mistake. Something snapped right in two. Why does my body hurt so much? My chest hurts so very unbelievably bad. It felt like something was stabbing me over and over again, each stab worse than the last one. A cold, dull blade, poking and prodding, cutting into my flesh, the sharp pain leaving behind its mark. Each breath quickly became more painful than the last. Tears ran down my face. Was this it, I asked myself? Was this how it was going to end? Why did it have to be someone I don't love? Was this my fate or punishment? Do I really have no say or choice in the matter? Today's going to be the worst day in my life. I can tell, because today is my wedding day. Many of you may be wondering, how can that be? Or isn't that supposed to be the happiest day of your life? Or even if it's so bad, then why not stop the wedding? Well, in my case, no, I can't. I just can't. Sigh. I will explain. This isn't going to be a happy story. I promise to do my best not leave anything out. It may have you laughing and then crying. Don't say I didn't warn you. Is she ready yet? Then came a knock on the door. I swung around to see the door almost swung wide open, but my friend Tifa acted quickly and pushed all her weight against the door, trying to keep it closed and me out of sight. But already it was too late. He already saw what I looked like. We need her to be ready on time. The whole kingdom is waiting on this, remarked Sapphire. No peeking. Don't you know it's bad luck to see the wet bride before the wedding? Said Tifa. Then let it be bad luck, I thought to myself. The belt wrapped perfectly around his body. His pants he had on were a light purple, but when it got close to the bottom, it met at a point. With his boots, it came up right over his pants to knee point. But if he wasn't wearing that, he had a black tank top and black pants and boots. He normally carried a blade those days, which was huge. It was sharp and made to last. My eyes are emerald green and hazel. On the other hand, I normally wore a pink, beautiful dress that was a spaghetti strap dress with a red jacket vest. It had midway sleeves. At the end of the sleeves were belt-like buckles. My skin was one who lit light-colored in the sun. My hair was a nice chocolate brown color, normally kept up in a twisted ponytail, with a pink ribbon that met at the near top of it, with curly hair that was off to the sides, in the front. My feet were in light brown boots, but that was what I wore on a daily basis. Today I was wearing pearled earrings, with my hair in a curly bun, with a hair clip to bring out my face and my most beautiful figure. My tiara had a white, beautiful translucent, see-through veil. It was light, so it wasn't heavy on me. My wedding dress, on the other hand, was sleeveless, with my back revealing until it reached mid-back. The dress was a soft, pretty flowing cloth that went to the floor. When the sun hit the dress, it gave a genuine glow to it. The makeup had not been put on yet. Tifa now locked the door. There, that should keep him out for now, she said as she walked up from behind me, smiling. Aeris, You're so lucky. You're getting married to the son of the king, which means you can have anything your heart desires, said Tifa with playful envy. But I don't love him, I exclaimed with tears flowing down my eyes. Tifa was a beautiful woman with dark blood-red eyes. Her hair fell past her hips, much like my own when down. Her hair, on the other hand, was a lighter brown than my own. Her figure was very skinny, with sun-kissed skin. She, on the other hand, enjoyed keeping it in a loose ponytail. Today, it too was pulled up in a bun. She wore a purple sleeveless dress, one that brought out her figure. On any other day, she'd be wearing black shorts and a white tank top. Now, everyone is waiting. You're going to be all right, replied Tifa, hugging me from behind. I saw in the mirror showing a painful smile on her lips. The makeup was done a few minutes later. Now I couldn't cry without messing up the makeup. So now I was going to have to hold in the tears. The bell began to ring, meaning the wedding ceremony was about to begin. With the music playing, that was the sign. This was it. My father wasn't going to be the one who walked me down the carpet, because he had died when I was very young. Instead, it was going to be my old friend Vincent. The music started, fast-paced and lively, but I wanted to walk slowly, wishing I could just stop, wishing only for a miracle to happen. I only finished walking up the steps, and then the music stopped. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join these two in holy matrimony. That's when I started to tune him out, trying to take my mind off of what was coming up next. I wasn't thinking about anything else. I didn't want to. Then the question came. If there is anyone who thinks these two shall not be wed, speak now or forever hold their peace. The room was silent. Last call. If is anyone here who thinks these two should not be wed? The silence continued. The priest was about to open his mouth, but the door to the church swung right open. In he walked. He wore a blue top shirt with blue long pants, a light green cloth around his neck. His eyes were beautiful, light crystal blue. His hair was blonde, short and spikier than Sapphire's could ever be. These two should not be wed, Your Honor, he said. And why not, said the priest, in shock that of anyone in the church to speak up, it was the stranger. Cloud, how did you survive? I thought you were dead, I said, running down to greet him, tears running down my eyes, messing up my makeup, causing it to go running, throwing off my tiara and my earrings and necklace and jumping to hug him, pounding him on his left arm very angrily. Why should these two not be wed? Asked the priest. Cloud embraced me. Smiling, Cloud looked up at the priest. Isn't it obvious? Because she doesn't love him for one, said Cloud. Then who does she love then? Asked the priest. What, are you blind? I love Cloud's strife, I exclaimed.